What up, though? And welcome to the Boss Up Ball Out podcast, your home for organic debate about Detroit Lions news and rumors. It's your man, Professor Kurt Steele. Today, we get you ready for the brawl for it all, that rematch, man, to get back. We need to get that lick back, man. It's the Lions and Ravens on Monday Night Football. We preview that game today. Happens tonight at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, man. But before we get into that, man, please do us a quick favor. Like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. All these things help us with that YouTube algorithm and get this content out to more Detroit Lions fans just like yourself. Shout out to our channel members. If you don't know who they are, here you go. T-Bone Locks, Sean Burr, Lauren Vander Esch, Britt DeWitt, Miss Mary Smith, Big John Martin, Kukayam, and the new fella on the block, Kenneth Sable. So shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Everything y'all do helping us grow this content. If you missed it, your members only exclusive video is out. It's in the community tab, man. So go check that thing out. It was an interesting conversation, man. A lot of love, a lot of hate. All that good stuff, man. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch of hate on some people, man. But hey, we reached that goal of 3,000 subscribers. So we're at that. So now our current goal is 3,100 subscribers, and we currently sit at 3,008, man. Now it's time to bring in my co-host for today's show. As usual, of course, it's the ladies' pet, that man's regret. You ain't seen nothing yet. The big huggy bear from Yaktown, LL Cool Toys. What's going on, my dude?
Good morning, y'all. Happy Monday Night Football Monday.
Yeah, man. And of course, it's the hardest working man down there in Jackson, Michigan. He's coaching boxing. So shout out to the young fellas that was in the ring over the weekend. Yeah. And he's cooking meals. He's running fades. He's doing all that stuff, man. Coaching football. It's the Wolverine Lion who?
Coach Mike Jones. What's going on, Lion fans?
Hey, if you are new to our show and don't know how it works, man, we look at Detroit Lions news, headlines, or takes. If we agree, we say they are bossed up with that big blade dance. If we disagree, we say they are balled on. We give our take on why we agree or disagree. Just natural debate and our true thoughts and opinions about what's going on with our favorite team, the Detroit Lions. But for our game prediction show, we don't really do that. We give you the information for the game and tell you who's going to win and why. So you know how we get down, man. So here are our topics for today, man. We're going to look at injury reports, the betting information, keys to victory, and we wrap the show up with giving our score predictions, man. And a lot of information to go through today. Some good, some not so good. But let's look at the injury report for the Detroit Lions. The only player that's ruled out is Marcus Davenport with that shoulder injury. They saying it's a chest, whatever it is, man. He's out. Linebackers Jack Campbell, tackle Taylor Decker, cornerback DJ Reed, and safety Kirby Joseph is all listed as questionable. But from what everything said right now, they're expected to play tonight in Baltimore. That's good. So looking at the Lions injury report, man, what do you guys think about the injury report for the Detroit Lions?
Man, I'm so glad that Jack Campbell was playing because my dream is to see Jack Campbell and Derrick Henry meeting that hole. That's what I've been dreaming about that for like the last 3 days. What's gonna happen when Jack Campbell and Derrick Henry meeting that hole? I'm so glad that he is gonna be healthy, man.
Yeah, I think they were giving him that rest. You know, right. He twisted it. They just like they did last week. They kind of rested him through the week, and then he played on Sunday. Same thing with like Decker. So yeah, what you got, LL, on the Lions injury report?
Yeah, good to see. Mostly healthy. Hopefully those guys that's questionable end up playing. I pretty much seen that, at least as far as Taylor Decker and I forget who the other one, but they're the ones that I've already seen that say they are playing. So.
Yeah, Jack Campbell.
Jack Campbell and Taylor Decker, but hopefully, Curb and who was the other one?
DJ Reed.
DJ Reed play, but yeah, I'm just mostly healthy, right?
Yeah. DJ Reed was a full participant. Kirby was limited on. Make sure I get the days right. Saturday, because it's gotta get the days right because it's Monday Night Football, so I can't say what I usually would say with that. But I'm looking at this. We're coming in pretty healthy. I mean, because you're getting back two players that have been missing on special teams with Taylor Nowatzki and Sione Vaki. And Vaki, that dude, he a monster tackling, man, tackling two dudes at one time last season. So in the Texans game, so lock him back on special teams. All right, so let's switch on over to those Baltimore Ravens. Now their injury report look a little different. Oh man, they've already ruled out four starters for the game. Tight end Isaiah Likely, fullback, and he punishes us every time we play them, man. Patrick Ricard, and then former Lion and leading sacker Kyle Van Noy is out, and Nnamdi Matabuke is out. Their second leading pass rusher is out for this game. They will not play against the Lions, man. They got some people that's on the shelf that's like, you head scratching, like, because not only does Matabuke play good against the pass, he's one of their best run defenders as well. So, all right, fellas, I'm gonna come to you first, Coach. What do you think about the Ravens injury report?
I want to know when Matabuke went to his original name. I remember when he got drafted, it was Justin Matabuke, and then he recently changed it. I don't know why he did that. He should have
maybe he went back to his native name.
Yeah, he did. He went back to Then there's some origins right there. But you know what? It's gonna be, thank goodness, for all those injuries they got. And I'm not even one to be like, oh, I want to play them fully healthy. Look, I take all the advantages we can get. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you're on the road. They got some key people out. So you know what? Hit them where it hurt. Wherever they got somebody out, send our players there. And
then of course, I look at it, I'm like, because Marlon Humphreys is dealing with a groin injury, and he's gonna have to try to check Amon-Ra St. Brown in the slot.
You know what that means? It's time for him to run a in-out route and hurt that hammy.
Yeah, man, hurt that groin. What's up, man? What you got on the Ravens injury report?
I can't believe Coach Mike. He let me down every time, it seems.
I don't care.
To be honest with you, I don't care.
No, I don't care, but I ain't gonna be like, thank goodness he out of there. But no, my joke was he wouldn't go sign that. He wouldn't go sign that big ass contract, and he looked down. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm about to." Justin, man, he looked down. He's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot." So he had to go back. He can't be Justin no more. Justin didn't get that big contract, and congrats to him for that contract. But they just they hurt. But as we saw, I don't really like to see Lions fans do that because I'm certain it was Lions haters last year, opponents. I shouldn't say haters, but Lions opponents last year that were rooting for us when we were hurt all them weeks, and we just kept on winning and winning and winning. I know it didn't matter, but I didn't like hearing that. Oh, this person out, yeah, and it's like that don't matter. So we should know that firsthand. But they do got some key guys out. Let me say that.
Definitely, yeah, man. Hey, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. All these. This got the Baltimore Detroit Lions fan, like yourself, playing quarters, man. Like over the little dude on
the Last Dance.
Yeah, Last Dance. Hey man, that Boss Out Ball Out merch shop is now open, man. You can check the link in the description of this video, or you can look at the ticker at the bottom of the screen, man, to get the information to get your gear at checkout, man. So go check it out, man. We're excited to bring you the merch shop, man. You can get Wolverine gear, you can get Boss Up Ball Out gear over at our merch shop, man. Just put that code in, Boss Up Ball Out Pod, Boss Up Ball Out 10. Definitely get you 10% off of one item when you spend $45 or more. Of course, channel members, you get 15% off your total cart, man. So go ahead and check out the Boss Up Ball Out merch shop. Like I said, man, you can check out the link in the description of the video or the homepage of our YouTube channel. All right, so let's get into the betting information. I know Coach Jones always like this because he be hitting them sports books up, man. All right, so the line is the Lions are 4.5-point underdogs, right? So if you bet the spread, and you bet on the Lions, man, as long as the game was within 4 points or less, you good because you're covering. If you bet the spread on the Ravens, they have to win by 4.5 points, so pretty much 5. So that the money line for the game is plus 180 for the Lions and a negative 215 for the Ravens. What does that mean? All right, so if you bet a straight up bet, $100 straight up bet on Detroit to win, man, and they do, you would get additional $100, and plus the total purse will be $280. So you get $100 plus $180, what you get for the bet, and then $280 for the total purse. If you put a straight up bet, you're not betting the spread on the Ravens to win, you have to bet at least $215 to win $100 for a total purse of $315. All right. So over under for this game, the money line is the over under is 53.5 points. Now the money line is even at a negative 110 for the both under and the over this week. So over, you bet the under or the over, you're gonna have to bet at least $110 to win 100. Now, fellas, 53.5. Do you think it'll be over or under this week?
Over.
You taking the over? So it's gonna be he's talking about a shootout. Galil, what you got?
Don't really, because that's just a 28 to 28 to 26 game. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't, I feel like they might put up some numbers, man. The Ravens defense ain't all of that, and so, and we scored 51 last game, so
we can put up them points. They can put them up too. All right. They put up 40 in week 1. What you got, LL?
Yeah, I'm probably leaning toward that over as well.
I'm gonna take the over as well, man. I don't think with these two offenses, and it's gonna be some high power fireworks tonight in the T-Bank Stadium. Yeah, it's gonna be like a slot machine, that thing going off that tonight. All right, so let's get some of the player prop bets. All right, so we got Sam Laporta. The over under for him is 53.5 receiving yards. Vegas is telling you to take the over. Jared Goff, over under 265 passing yards. Vegas is saying you take the under on that. And David Montgomery, over under is 38.5 rushing yards. Vegas is telling you to take the over. All right, my fantasy guru, man, Coach Jones, man. Any look at this prop bets, man. What do you think about those prop bets for this game?
They're interesting. The one that really I would probably go to under with David Montgomery. Under
38.5 rushing yards. Okay.
Yeah, just because I think Jahmyr Gibbs gonna get loose.
Okay.
So yeah, I would do that, man. And
people don't remember
Sam
his first career rushing touchdown was against the Ravens in 2023.
Yeah. And Sam Laporta, I would go to over. I think Sam Laporta gonna get close to like 70, 80 yards tonight, man. I think Sam Laporta gonna cut up. Yeah. So Vegas
telling you take the over on that as well. So yeah, I agree with that. Looking at these prop bets, I don't really do that stuff, but I do fantasy, and I'm getting my ass kicked right now because I put some wrong people in. But sometimes that's just a guess, you know what I'm saying? I would take the over with Jared Goff. I would take over. I think he's gonna go for another 3. I think he's gonna go for another 300 this game.
3 piece.
Yeah, I think he's gonna be another 3-piece this week, man. Hey man, you know that the Boss Up Ball Out podcast is brought to you by W Energy Drink, man, with brain boosting amino acids and no sugar. Of course, man, get your pump for your day, man. Check out the description of the video or the ticker. It's down there too. Put in that code Boss Up Ball Out Pod to get 10% off your order. Power your day with W. All right, now it's time to get into our keys to victory. So I'm gonna come to My man, Coach Jones, you up first, my guy. What is your key to victory on offense for the Detroit Lions for this game?
Take the top off the defense. That's what it is, man. You got to get those linebackers and those safeties away from the line of scrimmage. So you're gonna have to take the top off the defense early. So that's what it is, man. Is take the top off the defense and let Jahmyr Gibbs cook. So yeah.
All right, what you got, LL?
I'm going to say it's going to do what we can do, run it and everything like that. Stick to what we can do, but take advantage of some of the things that they have going on. They got some of those injuries against the defensive line and pass rusher and stuff like that, and cornerback, and a guy whose name I heard over and over and over again a little while ago, Jair Alexander. From what I hear, he's pretty much almost off the team anyway. So, maybe they put him out there and let some of our guys work him over. But take advantage where we can. I'm gonna piggyback off of what Coach Mike said. I would like to see, stuff going down the field. But, if you got to stretch them out, take an 8 or 9 minute drive, do it that way as well.
Yeah, definitely. Jair Alexander isn't even a starter on this team. Think about that. He's not even a starter on the Ravens. He's not. He's a season.
He wasn't gonna be that anyway. But Coach Mike.
Nah. But yeah. But hey, for me, of course, man, I have to give mine. Of course, on offense, man, I think Johnny Mo needs to keep being aggressive, man. Play calling off the rip, man. Don't wait for the Ravens to start the shootout. Start it first. Baltimore ranks 31st in pass coverage.
Mm-hmm.
Kick them in the teeth as soon as the game starts, and then you bring in Sonic and Knuckles, like you said, Coach Jones. I agree with that. And I think that the game plan that we used last week versus the Bears can work again this week because of the poor pass defense for the Ravens. You pass to set up the run. That's what you need to do. That's what we did last week, man. Got them guys, and even though it was play action, looked like it was going to be a run. Next thing you know, there goes Amon-Ra St. Brown right past the linebackers, between the safeties and eating up that yak. And like I don't know if you guys tune in Friday for the live show. Josh Allen from the Bills in the short to intermediate passes right over that middle of the field I believe he was 15 of 16. He was 3 for 4 to the left, 4 for 4 in the middle, and 8 for 8 to the right side of the field. So there is, and that's that short to intermediate pass range. He was killing them, and pretty much the same defense as it was that game. So we and with the top pass rushers being out, Goff may have a little extra time to throw that ball over the middle. Right. So those in breaking routes you was talking about to avoid, the Ravens have been giving them up. So hey, it is what it is. What it is. All right, time for defense, man. What you got, LL, on the defense? What's your defensive key to the game?
Pray. No, just stick to what we know it is. You're going to have to tackle this game. Stuff like that. Corners is going to have to hold up because they do got some speedy guys. But the key, I'm gonna say the key to the game is I'm going to stick to, I think I said this last week as well, tackling, man. Linebackers is going to be big. I probably should have stayed away from this because that's your guy. But Coach Jack Campbell, I think that's going to be big against whoever they got, whether it be King Henry or because they like to run it with whoever. But, King Henry, of course, is that Big Mac truck. So, yeah, man, containing that part of it. Lamar Jackson, he will, the Ravens as an offense will turn it over. But let's just keep it simple, man. Tackling, that's going to be big. They want to, even when they pass the ball, if they're not stretching you out or trying to stretch you out and go deep to they speedy guys, they like to get them open in space, and it's going to be important to tackle them there as well. So tackling across the board is my key to victory.
The Lions are number 2 in missed tackles all season.
I think I might have sent that to y'all in the chat, or maybe you sent it. I seen it in the chat though.
But yeah, Lions are number 2. They're one of the best tackling teams in the league right now. So Shep, shout out to him. All right, Coach Jones, what you got on defense?
Man, I'm gonna go a little bit different, man. our cornerbacks they gotta get together, and mainly Terrion Arnold. No more mental lapses, like no more misreading, no more like you got to be on your A tonight. And this might be his breakout game where the pressure is on, and he shine when the pressure is on. So I'm looking for Terrion Arnold to have a big game, not only in coverage but also in tackling, because when you play that offense, man, that run first, run second, run third, and pass on the you know what I'm saying? You got to be good in the run game. So tackling, man, like you said, we're the second best tackling team in the NFL. So yeah, him and DJ Reed got to play close to that line of scrimmage and keep them locked in so our linebackers can do their thing.
Okay. I will say this, and boy, how can I say this? I see what you're saying about TA, but I don't think that, like, if you look at the I know he's giving up some plays, but he leads the team in pass breakup. So
yeah,
it ain't all bad. It's some good.
No.
It ain't all bad, but I think some people jump on him because of the fact the timing of his lapses, like the double move when it was like third and forever against Roma Duje. Yeah, I get that, but he's playing is just like is not up to the standard of what some people would think, and I get it, but I think he's improved. I think that maybe that camp got to his head a little bit. So people are saying how good he was in camp. So man, this ain't camp, this is the regular season. So get yourself together, man. I get what you're saying, but it ain't all bad. Of course,
it's time for him to shine. It's time for him
there
to
you
shine.
go.
Like
there you go.
People be like, "Ooh, Terrion Arnold, man, you see him that game?"
Yeah, for real. All right, on defense for me, I think Calvin Shepard needs to target that left side of the Ravens offensive line. Ronnie Stanley is struggling in pass coverage, and the left guard Andrew Voorhees is struggling in both run and pass defense. Blocking. So looking at that, man, Lamar Jackson has been sacked at least twice in the last two games against Buffalo and Cleveland. Keep pressure on him while maintaining your gap assignments, man. This is my thing. I think this needs to be a Brian Brandt special. He needs to be flying around, hitting Derrick Henry, blitzing Lamar Jackson, spying on Lamar Jackson. I think you need to get him involved as many ways as possible. I said this on Friday. I need you to use him like the Ravens use Kyle Hamilton. I mean, is that fair to say? Because they use him in the run game, they use him in the pass game, they blitz him for the second level. That's and I'm saying not saying the Lions don't do that, but right. I want to see that at a higher frequency in this game. DJ Reed has the speed to keep up with Shadow of Zay Flowers, man. People kind of forget how fast DJ Reed is. We're going to need somebody with speed to keep up with Zay Flowers because that dude is fast. He's fast. If you look at him again, he's fast again. But he is the only Ravens wide receiver with over 100 yards this season. I don't think that Amik Robinson can hang with him in the slot. You shipped him to the outside for this game, man. And Terrion Arnold, man, get it together. Because I need you to go out there and play against the two veteran wide receivers, man, that can definitely kill you in DeAndre Hopkins and Rashard Bateman. So, and I think like the first game, the first play of the Madden sim over there for Pride of Detroit, man, watching over there with Jeremy Reisman. The first play of the game was a touchdown to Rashard Bateman against Terrion Arnold, like right down the middle of the field. Like it was like straight. Like it was the first play from scrimmage. I was like, damn, I hope they don't have those on Monday night. It was like the first play of the game. I'm like, shit. But those are our keys to victory for the Lions, man. Definitely, we gave our keys to victory, man. Hold on, let me get this thing on there, man. Give our keys to victory, man. Now it is time for the big thing to close out the show, man. Gotta go score predictions, man. Who wins and what's the score? I'm coming to you first, Coach Jones, because LL is he's sipping his tea.
34-30. Detroit Lions.
34-30.
Yeah. You I think both teams gonna score 30 and up. But I think the Detroit Lions have more weapons than the Baltimore Ravens, and they're going. And I don't think Baltimore is equipped to stop every single thing the Detroit Lions can do to you on offense. I think Johnny Moe gonna take advantage of that. So yeah, 34-30, Detroit Lions.
All right, what you got, LL?
I don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know why I thought it was 43. It was like 53 something, right? But
53 and a half is
yeah,
the
I
over.
don't
Is
know.
the over under.
I'm gonna stick with it though. I'm gonna say something like 31-27. Detroit Lions, but let me say this as well. I'm not necessarily predicting a win. I know I talk about winning all the time anyway. I do want them to win, but more so in this game and this is just for me. And this is, I done named it all. We went on there on T-Sizzle Day and all that other stuff, right? Hopefully it's not like Ozzie Newsome Day or something. Hopefully ain't nobody day over there, Jonathan Alden Day or something, because, that could cause a whole nother host of problems. But long story short, I just want to see them not look bad. You know what I'm saying? What was it, 38-6, 36-6, whatever it was last
38-6 last time.
Just nothing like that. Just look like a football team, look like a team that we know you can look competitive, compete, whatever, all of the terms, man. I don't score predict. I'm gonna stick with that score prediction, but just don't look that. Just don't have Stephen A. talking his weird stuff tomorrow morning. And I don't care about Stephen A., but that's why I said the weird stuff, because one week they be like, oh my God, the Lions are the greatest. And the next week they be like, oh my God, the Lions should go to hell. So, I don't want that big old swing to happen. So, and that's just for myself as well. I don't want to look how we looked against Chicago and then come out and look, not so good against another team. So, like I said, what was it, 31-28, or did I say 27? I think I said 27.
27.
But
27.
But just Lions looking not dead.
LL, I'm so disappointed.
Thanks to LL with the longest score prediction ever.
My bad.
I'm so disappointed in you, LL, because when the pressure is on, your ass went hiding.
No, I didn't. I said I don't want to look bad. I still picked them to win.
Your ass was hiding.
Anyways, man, y'all, these dudes, man, them two always. All right, for me, I'm predicting a shootout, man. I'm predicting the score to be 40-35 Detroit Lions.
Ooh.
The Ravens defense gave up 41 in week 1 to the Bills, and our offense is just as good as the Bills.
Yeah,
it's just as dynamic. So I'm looking at that 40-35 to the Lions on Monday Night Football. I think that coaching staff, because a lot of the guys are still here, and a lot of those players got that bad taste in their mouth from what happened last time they played the Ravens, and I think it's going to come through and shine out this week, this Monday. Man, please don't have me looking too bad. Like I agree with you. I don't want to look bad like I did last time. My brother-in-law gave me the business.
tell me he had, Mike.
Man, yeah. So yeah, but I'm picking the Lions to win in a big shootout, man. I just think that, and like I said, Johnny Moe, start the shootout sooner rather than later. Don't wait to get down and start the shootout. If you got to do it first, just
start it. I like that.
Both guns are blazing right there on that on the Ravens, man. Hey, if you haven't done so already, man, make sure you follow the crew on your favorite social media platforms, man. Coach Jones does a great job over there on his Wolverine Sports Talk, but of course, doing shorts, the Beyond the Ropes boxing playlist on this channel, man. He had a great one after that Canelo and Crawford fight, man. Go check that thing out if you haven't noticed already. Man, he had a great background for that one. Just a really excellent video, man. Of course, I post content from this channel on all of my social media platforms, man. And I don't know what happened, man, but it was a Thursday, Sunday, Saturday, or over on LL's Instagram page. So go check that damn thing out. I was just perusing Instagram and I had to stop for a second. So go check out his Instagram page, man. It was like that. Make sure you take a little bit of water with you when you go over there, man. All right. Time for party shots for today's show. Coach Jones, you up first, man. What you got?
Man, Happy Monday, man. It's a good start to the week, man. And what better way to start the week than Detroit Lions football? And we got a primetime matchup against the Baltimore Ravens. If you got to take a nap, take a nap. But be up because the game ain't going to end until about 11:30. So you're going to have to be locked in all night long. So all y'all got that work at like 7, 8 in the morning, take a nap. Like, tell them kids, don't bother me between 6 and 8 o'clock. Okay, I got to take a nap. And then lock in, man. And, yeah, go Lions, man. One pride. We out here.
Yeah, definitely, man. And who got 2 thumbs going to take a nap? This guy. All right, what you got?
Y'all don't know the pain that y'all causing me right now because y'all get to talk about naps and stuff. In the industry that I work in, it's starting to pick up because of some federal things that just happened recently. So tonight is a mandatory late night for us. I'm off in time, but no naps, no nothing. And then Kurt gonna have us up tomorrow doing a post game show.
Absolutely.
No naps, no nothing. And then he gonna have us up back Wednesday doing the Wednesday show. So yeah, but just because I had a funny joke when we were saying which I do agree with. Kurt said, start out the shootout, but as a African American philosopher once said, bomb first when we ride. So that's what about bomb first.
Philosopher.
Here's a poet.
Wow.
Yes.
Man, thank you guys for joining us right here on the Boss Up Ball Out Podcast, your home for Got Debate about the Detroit Lions news and rumors, man. Of course, what LL said is correct, man. We will have a special Tuesday post-game show tomorrow, man, wrapping up the week 3 week 3 of the season, man, with this matchup, man. Thank you guys for joining us, man. We have a great time doing this show for you all, man, keeping it funny, keeping it light and entertaining and informing, man. So, of course, with me, thank you guys, man, for starting your week off with us, right, and your Lions game day off with us right here in the Boss Up Ball Out Podcast, your home for getting debated about Detroit Lions news and rumors. If you're having a good day at work, make sure you spread that joy to someone else because you never know when a small kind word can help change someone's outlook on their day or even their life. If you're not having a good day, please don't steal someone else's joy. And, of course, as always, whatever you do in life, you got to boss up, ball out, and be the best version of you that you can be. For my fellas, LL Cool Torrance and Coach Mike Jones, this is Kurt Steele, and we will holla at you real soon.